What's good, family? This your boy KCFL King Self for Life, rest of the taste. I know y'all wondering, like, man, where you been? Said we ain't heard from you all week. Listen, family, my family and I, we've been kind of going through a little bit, but by God's grace, we all doing well. So, everybody wondering why I ain't been making no noise online and nothing like that. Everybody been going through, so, but by the grace of God, we doing well. So that's all I'm gonna say. We doing great. I'm very aware of everything that's transpired. I'm gonna talk about it once again. WWE said it's time to get back to doing budget cuts, which we know dang well ain't got nothing to do with no budget cuts. This time, the budget cuts just so happen to be everybody who used to work under the old NXT regime, which is now done away with because I believe that young man Braun Baker is the new NXT champion, and I think they get ready to change the title. It won't be the old school title anymore. But let's go ahead and break down the people who got released. And then also too, I'm gonna talk about like I said, I gotta talk about Rampage, I gotta talk about Dynamite, I gotta talk about the injuries that took place. Um, Prayers up to Matt and Brandon Cutler from AEW. I know they came down with COVID. Um, man, it's so much that's been going on. I'm like, dog, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to work. I got to get back to work. So here we go. So yesterday, news broke. Samoa Joe has been released. This is the second time he's gotten released. You should have seen this coming. I told y'all he wasn't injured. The moment Vince McMahon found out, oh, he's the new NXT champion. Hey, just say you got an injury, and just say that for the time being, you just had to relinquish your title. That's cold for he's not going to win that championship ever again, and more than likely he's going to be released. Well, that's exactly what happened yesterday. Samoa Joe got released, and hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I hope he finds work, but like I said, Vince McMahon, he don't trust him. He think he injury prone, and he don't want to push him, and hey, that's on Vince. You know what I'm saying? That's Vince loss. I believe Samoa Joe is a great wrestler. I believe WWE had a star in this man since they love the Samoan bloodline. Now, I don't think he's from the Anoa family and the Marvel family, whatever uh, Rock's mom's last name. From the side of the family. Y'all already know. Yeah, I don't think he comes from that bloodline, but still, you had a star in this dude right here, and you didn't utilize him. So, it is what it is. Next, William Regal. This dude right here, I did not realize he's been with the E for 21 years. He's been with WWE since 2000. That is a long time. That's a long time. No. He said 21 years. It's either he either came in 2001 or he came in 2001 or two. But he been with WWE for a minute. William Regal is like, I'm serious. I personally believe William Regal is one of the best GMs on the planet. That dude helped make NXT what it was back in the day. He did his role great when he came out to saying War Games. You knew it was serious business. So kudos to this dude. I hope he finds work somewhere. Would not shock me if AEW pull him up for some kind of thing. Maybe they have him come through and say blood and guts. But hey, it is what it is. Next, Road Dogg got released. When I saw Road Dogg name up there, I said, well, I mean, he was a part of Triple H's regime, but it is what it is. I seen so many people going at that man about his political views and all that stuff. Listen, I'm not here to talk about that. That's that's the way how he feel. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? But Road Dogg's out the door. Next, his brother Scott Armstrong. He's gone. Then everybody who was backstage, it had Ace Steel, Allison Danger, Sarah Cummings, Raj Singh. You had Ryan Katz, George Carroll, and Gabe Sapolsky. All of them was pretty much a part of Triple H's regime. Vince McMahon said, you got to go. Nick Khan, they said it's time to bounce. So-called budget cuts. Budget cuts by budget. Listen, WWE ain't hurt for money. They aren't. Listen, Vince McMahon's grandchildren are set for life. Everybody that works at the E, like I said, if you are in a higher position, if you are a Bruce Pritchard or a John Laurinaitis or Kevin Dunn, a.k.a. The Beaver, Y'all sitting good. They sitting good, so they not hurt for no money. They not. This is just basically kill anything that's connected with the old NXT regime. Release them all. Get them out of there. Like I said, my heart goes out to Triple H, man, because dude was working hard. Triple H, why do you think he called it takeover? Because Triple H saw a vision that the moment Vince McMahon got up out of here, he believed that it was his to take over. Not anymore. Them days are long gone. They over. It's a wrap, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say my piece. You know, I say at this point, I really don't see myself. Like, what's the point of getting upset? It's because you already know it's coming. You should already know the game. This is a normal thing. The Vince of them just releasing people just because, just for the fun of it. It has absolutely nothing to do with budget cuts. This is just Vince getting rid of folk because he feel the need he got to. So he sent his lapdog, Mr. Nick Khan, out there. Nick Khan does what he need to do, which is be a straight lapdog for Vince and them. You know, people think he's the one that's calling the shots now. No, he ain't calling nothing. Vince McMahon still calling the shots. He just go out there and do what he has to do, whatever, you know. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, I hope these people all get work somewhere, you know. Excuse me. Whether that's, like I said, working for AEW, working for Impact. I mean, apparently now, Impact is working with WWE. I saw that. Mickie James is a part of the Royal Rumble now. I said, ain't she the same one that had got a trash bag and said WWE was a joke? Now she finna be at the Royal Rumble. I'm like, I'm trying to figure that out. That don't make no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense. And I see Big E is no longer the WWE champion. Hey, what happened? Hey, to my black wrestler fan, black wrestler Twitter, I thought Big E was the stuff. I thought Big E was change in the WWE. I thought change came, right? Vince McMahon couldn't wait to get that title off that man. Well, y'all fools gonna learn better. And he had to be Brock Lesnar. The moment when I seen Brock Lesnar get added into that match, you already knew what the story was. You already knew what the final result was gonna be. And that man has the WWE Championship now. Now the WWE Championship will be presented with care. Because this is somebody that Vince McMahon cares about. Listen, Brock Lesnar is his cash cow. He love that man. He gonna make sure he present that dude right. Like I said, Big E, he didn't get no crap about Big E. That's why Big E title reign was hot garbage. It wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't. Like I said, I was glad that he actually got an opportunity to win it, but I already knew he wasn't gonna do nothing with it. So, but it is what it is. So, that's my little thing on WWE about the release and all that stuff. I had to come on here and talk about it. I want to do a Rampage review, but I also want to do a Dynamite review. I want to do all that. Yes, I'm going to watch Battle of the Belts. Yeah, and it sounds like It sounds like Cody Rhodes came down with COVID, so he won't be able to. We not getting part 3, which I'm kind of happy. Because I've seen part 1. Part 1 was excellent. Part 2 was decent. I think I didn't need to see it no more. We getting Dustin versus Sammy. Now, this might actually be a decent matchup. Like I'm interested in, and it's funny how he is the fill-in champion. So interim TNT champion. Interim. So they making a fake replica title just to give it Dustin Rhodes. I mean, you could easily just say we just gonna postpone the match. And or you could spice it up a little bit. Spice it up. You could have just said Cody versus Dustin is for a future TNT shot. So this is what I would have did. Don't say he's the interim champion. Just say, okay, he's going. Okay, so yeah, Sammy gets his rematch. He get one more shot. But if Dustin wins, Dustin also gets a shot at Cody. You could have made it even more interesting so that we can get part 2 between Cody and Dustin. Because Cody and Dustin was the excellent match. I always knew that matchup was going to be great. Vince McMahon missed out on that. He had that match upset. He could have done something with that at WrestleMania. Dustin was on board. Cody was on board. But Vince McMahon said, nah, I'm going to pass. They came over. They had an outstanding match of Double or Nothing. So that's what I would have done. But it is what it is. So I will be talking about Battle of the Belts. Like I said, I want to do a full Dynamite review because I want to talk about Jade Cargill. Like I said, congratulations. So now for fools is complaining, talk about AEW, they ain't got no black champions. Yes, we do now. We got one. We have one, but I'm going to give you my whole soliloquy on that situation when I talk about Dynamite. Rampage was solid tonight. I'll give you a solid review for Rampage, but I just wanted to do this, talk about this, get this out the way and everything. So, this your boy Casey King said for Life Wrestling Takes. I'll let y'all in a minute.